Good afternoon, Heartland High School. My name is JT Smelk, and I'm here with our principal, Mr. David Minsker. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
We just want to ask you a couple of questions for the student news. Just to kind of get the idea of knowing you better as our principal.
Absolutely.
So what made you want to come back to Heartland High School?
Well, Heartland High School is my home. I opened up this building. I was here as an assistant principal a long time ago. Moved from the old high school to the new one, and we built this from the ground up and developed a culture here that you still see today. And the biggest thing I miss about Heartland High School is having adult conversations. When you spend time in elementary school, you can't have adult conversations with the little kids.
Yeah,
so
with the older people.
I feel like I'm a better fit at high school. I feel like my personality fits better, and I'm glad to be back.
All right, awesome. So what's one of the biggest things that you think you personally bring to Heartland High School?
I think the biggest thing is probably my focus on culture, student culture, staff culture, building culture, trying to make the high school a place where students feel safe to be at every day, that they're in class and getting the best education they can every day.
Right.
But seeing that big picture about who we want to be as Heartland High School and being proud of our school.
Yeah.
I think I bring that too.
So what's one of your biggest goals for this year?
This year it's developing culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing, is trying to image our school as one of the best schools in the state of Michigan. And to do that, we have to act like it, we have to dress like it, we have to learn like it, and we have to be happy coming every day to school. And I think that focus on the culture of the building and leadership, and showing leadership from our students to our staff to us as administrators, all working together and pushing in the same direction. This year is kind of forming that goal and that focus and where we want to go.
Foundation of it.
Yeah.
So could you tell us some of your previous experiences as an administrator?
I started out as an assistant principal at Edwardsburg High School, which is on the southwest side of the state. It's a small school, about half the size of this one, but it was a pretty impressive school district. I learned a lot there. Kind of who I am right now as an administrator, I learned from starting at that school. Mm-hmm. I was an assistant principal there for 5 years, and then moved here to be the assistant principal at the old high school at Heartland. Moved over here for a few more years, and then went over to be the principal around elementary for the last 8 years before
awesome.
Coming back this year.
What other things do you like to do in your free time?
I'm a huge Michigan State fan.
All right.
So usually in the fall, I have season tickets, and I go to all the do the tailgating and all the football games, and go to a lot of the basketball games. It's kind of my hobby, is kind of following Spartan sports, and because I'm an alumnus there. Softball. Both my daughters play softball, and so I follow them around, coach softball. Mm-hmm. So it's right around coaching, spending time with my daughters, my family, and I'm around sports because I was a big athlete when I was in high school and college, and so I continue that through my life.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a wonderful day, Heartland High School.